Hey, y'all. You already know what time it is. We about to get down to business. We are about to talk, okay? I'm recording live right now from Rome. Manifestation, okay? I'm in the middle of downtown Atlanta, but it looks like Rome. It feels like Rome. I am Rome, okay? Listen, I just wanted to come in here real quick and talk to you guys about preparation. The Bible literally says she prepares at night for the day to come. And I don't really think we understand how serious that term is, how serious that verse is. Like, that is literally a lifestyle. Preparing at night for the day to come is a lifestyle, y'all. And let me show you how it's a lifestyle. In the Bible, it also says that do not get caught up on tomorrow because tomorrow comes with its own troubles. So if you know that tomorrow comes with its own troubles, why would you not prepare the day prior? Why would you not? You know? You don't know what's going to happen in your morning. You don't know if you're going to wake up late or if you're going to be going through spiritual warfare and you're going to need that extra time to lay in the bed to pray over yourself, and you still got to pick out your clothes and do all this extra stuff that should have been done prior. Okay? So prepare at night for the day to come because you don't know what tomorrow holds, and it comes with its own trouble. Don't be cocky now and think that you know how your day going to run, and you like, oh, I'm going to do it in the morning, and then the morning come and you got 20 minutes. 20 minutes and you don't even know where your drawers are located, okay? You need to prepare at nighttime. Who wants to be the person in the morning irritated, frustrated, like I don't even want to go anymore because I'm frustrated, and on top of that you're sweating. You didn't even spend the proper time with God. You're feeling disconnected from yourself, and you stepping out into your day completely unprepared. Your spiritual discernment and awareness is down. You talking to random people you shouldn't be talking to. Okay, when you're supposed to be talking to them, you're talking to them because your discernment is off. You didn't properly prepare. Preparation is not all about just getting your clothes out for the next day. Preparation is also prayer, y'all. Okay, because when you are operating your purpose and moving towards your breakthrough and what God has predestined for you, that spiritual warfare is going to come. The devil is going to come. Okay, he's going to try to enter into your dreams. You're having the most sexually driven dreams right now. You're having the most demonic dreams you've ever had in your life because you're moving towards your breakthrough and you're operating your purpose. And you might also be prophetic. So God is trying to send you messages through your dreams, and the enemy's been moving into the dream realm to disturb you and take you away from what God's been trying to tell you. Okay, spiritual warfare is very real. There are witches and warlocks out here that do not want you to make it to where God has called you to be. You on their altars, you in their rituals, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. So it's going to get sent right back ×2, and they ain't going to never try it again because you God's child for real. But you still have to pray for protection. You still have to pray for these things to be removed. You have to pray against these strongholds. You have to pray that they get sent back 3 times over so that they never do it again. You have to pray and properly cover yourself and your mind and your spirit and your energy before you go into your restful state. When you're in your restful state, you are your most vulnerable because you're not aware. You're not awake to know what's going on. You're sleeping, you're resting. So you're completely in your spiritual, and your physical body is resting. During this time, the enemy know how to play with you. There are spirits attached to you forgetting your dreams. There are spirits attached to you having sex with demons in your dreams. There are spirits attached to this. I've had to wake up plenty of nights from sexual dreams and be like, I rebuke it and speak it off of me, because why are you trying to have sex with me? Like, what's wrong with you, and what are you trying to get at? Like, can you get me pregnant in the spiritual realm? Because I'm not trying to have no baby by no demon. Like, I have to wake up and literally rebuke it off me, because what was your purpose behind that? Why am I eating in this dream? Like, y'all know they be putting curses and hexes in food, like spaghetti and stuff like that. Like, have y'all ever heard this? Sorry, some pigeons around me. I didn't know if they were trying to be friendly or what they had going, but there are stuff tied to everything that you do in the spiritual realm when you are sleeping. So all I'm saying is that preparing at night for the day to come also includes prayer, meditation, praising God for what is to come. Okay, calling in your breakthrough and your abundance and what God has brought to your life, is bringing to your life, I should say. Not just about clothes, honey. Okay, they had us prepping for school, just getting the clothes out, and we thought that was it. No. You need to prepare your mind, your spirit, and your body. Especially if you're fasting, especially if you're on a fast. Your preparation needs to look different. That's pretty much all I wanted to tell you guys. So this is a very short video. If you know me, my videos usually be 20-30 minutes long, okay? But This was very short and sweet and simple, straight to the point. I just really want you guys to be aware of what preparing at night for the day to come really means. It's not just material things, it's on a spiritual level as well. And sometimes God will wake you up at 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning to pray. And you'll be in your flesh, especially when you're fasting. I have to put emphasis on fasting. When you're fasting, you're denying yourself of your flesh, right? So you might not eat. You're just on a juice fast, or you're drinking smoothies, you're not eating no food physically, and you're being filled with the bread of life, which is God's word. That's your physical food during your fast. During this fast, God's gonna wake you up all times of the night, and you're gonna have to deny your flesh of, oh, I'm tired, oh, I'm gonna get up and pray later, I'll do this later. No, you're gonna have to deny your flesh in that moment and get up and pray. I got up and prayed like 3 times last night, and I was tired. I literally only got 2 hours of sleep, y'all, but it's a part of the process and the journey. And I thought I was gonna be tired. I thought I was going to be like draggy and like, I have the most energy I've ever had. The most energy. Is there a booger in my nose? Oh my gosh. I'm not redoing this video. So if y'all seen that booger in my nose, it happens. I got it out. We're straight. But don't let it distract you. Okay? We keeping it real over here. So all I'm saying is, listen, God, his word, that is the bread of life. You don't need to eat. If you want to fast and you feeling tired, that's spiritual warfare. Okay? Pray for energy, pray for strength, and step out better than you went to bed the previous day. You will have the most energy you've ever had in your life. Okay, so honor God in your spirit and what he is trying to lead you towards when it comes to you might be getting woken up a couple times out the night to pray. That's you denying your flesh and getting deeper in your spirit. This is going to attract your breakthrough to you. Okay, even more. It's going to open up God's voice to you even deeper, okay, even louder. You're going to hear the Holy Spirit louder because you're denying your flesh more and more, and you're taking on your spirit, especially during you fasting. You fasting is already you denying your flesh. So the fact that you're fasting and you're waking up when God's telling you to wake up, even if it's 4 or 5 times a night, and you're denying certain thoughts that are coming to you, and you're rebuking demonic dreams, and you're denying your flesh. Because listen, if you ever had a sexually driven dream, it feels good. Okay, sometimes it feels really good, and you're gonna have to get out your flesh and get up and rebuke that demon that's trying to okay, you gonna have to rebuke that in your dream. You're gonna have to rebuke that when you wake up. You're gonna have to speak life over yourself and really pray so that demons cannot attach themselves to you, especially sexually, while you're dreaming. Okay. Listen, don't nobody want no spiritual strongholds and soul ties with no damn demon. I'm sorry for the damn, but don't nobody want that. So all I'm saying, the gist of this message and in conclusion is take preparing at night for the day to come seriously. Take heed to the warning that God gave when he said, you do not know what tomorrow holds. It comes with its own trouble, so worry about today. Okay, and don't be cocky to think you know what's going to happen tomorrow. Prepare at the night to come and pray when you wake up in the morning for over your day, because you don't know what it entails. So listen, if you're ready to do that inner work and heal your inner child and unleash your abundance, stop self-sabotaging yourself. Because listen, every time you say you're going to do something, you don't do it. Every time you move forward and you take a step or an action, you take that action step, you the same person that's pulling yourself back. So if you're ready to get out of that and do the inner work, check out my website. I have ebooks available, and I also uploaded the inner worksheet from last video. So if you have not seen that video, check it out. It's going to be up here. So from that video, listen, y'all, I put some work in. And I made a worksheet to where you can download it, you can print it, however you choose to fill it out and do it. You can either just take the questions and write them down on a piece of paper. It's up to you how you decide to do this worksheet. But it's all the questions and the inner work that you need to do to begin going back in time and readdressing that issue or that experience and that situation that caused you to take on a false identity. There is a such thing as being able to change time. And I don't mean going back and, you change it. I mean in your mind. The false truth that you took on in your mind, you can change that. And you can also start to look at that experience and see what you could have learned and what you can take from it and how you can apply it to your life now. Like, what is the blessing in the lesson? There's always a blessing in the lesson. It's not just you taking the L. It's a blessing. So you have to identify what the blessing is in that lesson. And that's basically what the inner worksheet is about, so that you can go back and combat that experience and get your power back. Because you sitting around here thinking somebody stole your power, and didn't nobody steal your power. You dimmed your light because of that situation and allowed them to feel as if they got a part of you that you can't get back. The enemy's job is to steal, kill, and destroy. So do not let him succeed by thinking you lost your power. Okay, it's time to go back in time and reevaluate that situation and take the blessing from the lesson and apply it to your life now, so that you know how to move forward. So as always, lesson of the day. Prepare at night for the day to come, because you do not know what tomorrow holds. Question of the day. What will you do differently to prepare at night for your day to come? Where have you been going wrong at night? What has been tripping you up in the morning to where you waking up and going into your day irritated every day? What can you change and what can you do better? And how will you apply your lessons to your life? A lot of questions, but listen, if you don't want to write down what I just said, I will be creating an inner worksheet for you to be able to download and do the self-work, so that you can be able to prepare for your day properly, okay? So be on the lookout for the download. It is free of charge. You don't have to pay nothing, so do not worry about that. Just put in the work, y'all. That's all I'm asking. Put in the work. Faith without works is dead. So you can believe that you're going to become a better person all day, but if you don't put in the proper work, it's not going to happen. That's just me being straight up. God is not coming to save you. He already saved us through his sacrifice of Yeshua, of Jesus. He already saved us. Okay, it is up to us to recognize and believe that we are already saved and put in the work to align with what it is he has for us. Okay, so do that inner work. Look out for that download. Go watch my last video and do that inner worksheet as well, so that you can begin to become the highest version of yourself, not only externally but internally. And last but most importantly, if you are looking for a spiritual community, you got one. Follow me on Instagram at childheal_. That is my sacred space, my spiritual community, where I teach you how to heal your inner child, and I bring people together in a way that is not seen. Some people, they think because they follow a certain religion or they believe in something specific that they only can stick with those people. It's an open space around here. Okay, I respect what you respect, and I expect you to respect me. At the end of the day, it's spiritual before it's ever religious. Okay, where two or more people meet, God will surely be. So let's allow him to enter into our space and show us who he is within ourselves. Okay, I stand on being a Christian. I'm going to continue to stand on that. All being a Christian is walking with Christ. Okay, that's all being a Christian is. But just because you're a Christian does not mean you cannot be spiritual. It's called thinking from a spiritual mindset and not just condemning God to a church or making God be of the church. God is in many places, not just a church building, okay? So we have to step out of our religious minds and into our spiritual ones. So if you are looking for a spiritual tribe in a spiritual space, follow me on Instagram, join us, and let's begin to do the proper work so that we can align ourselves with what God has for us. The path to God is paved in you. So you have to begin to do that inner work so that you can cultivate a sacred space to be able to hear him in a way that you've never heard him before. This is why God sometimes puts us in solitude and isolation, because we have not cultivated that sacred space. We're filling it up with voids. We're filling it up with people. We're filling it up with things that do not serve us and that are pushing us further away from him. So before he have to force you into isolation and solitude, begin to do the inner work so that when he puts you in that season, you can look at it from a different perspective and come out way better than you were ever going to go in. As always, I pray that this brought you life. I pray that this brought you abundance and clarity. And always test the spirits and take this back to God, asking for clarity and confirmation in what I have said, because everything that I say is a word from God. Okay, everything that I say is to uplift you in life. It's never to tear you down, confuse you, or conflict you. So if confliction and confusion is coming in, that is of the enemy, and you need to take this word back to God and pray on it and asking for confirmation and clarity as to what you were supposed to take on in this word. I will see you guys next time, and regardless if you're a new subscriber or a returning one, I'm so thankful you made it this far to the video, and I pray to see you next time. Have a great day. Keep your peace and do not let nobody disrupt it, okay?